going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
To throw, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Motion man is Shakir.
Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would have them win the game. In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. It's brought in by Harris. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Here's Watson.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen.
He's got the connection to Moore.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Throwing deep here for Coleman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's
the handoff, now Fields.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down.
Out of the gun, Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
On the delay, here's Harris. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Fields.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here's Fields.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Bills are right back in this football game.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Allen to throw it.
This to the tight end, Kincaid.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Allen going to throw. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk him over as they start out here first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise.
Fields now to throw. That is caught.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try to right side with Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. 3rd and 9 here. On play action, Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th. As they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir. Now Allen.
Coleman has it here right side.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. This is Coleman with the ground. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now we've got a timeout for an injured player, and oh, this is certainly notable. That's Josh Allen, who's in some pain out there.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that'll be incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Bennett. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now here's another carry for Harris. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their... And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But